Oasis Audio presents The Promise by Beth Wiseman, read for you by Rebecca Gallagher. Prologue. 12 years earlier. Mallory slipped into her cousin's hospital room and tiptoed to the side of her bed. Today, about to burst with good news, she barely noticed the antiseptic smell. She sat down in the chair by the bed and scooted close. "Hey, Kels, you awake?" Kelsey opened her brown eyes. This was the third time she'd been admitted in the past 2 months. "Just resting. The doctor says I can go home tomorrow. They're just monitoring me. My blood pressure got too low again after dialysis." Mallory nodded. They'd been through this before. She handed Kelsey a McDonald's bag. "I checked with the nurse. She said you can have this." Kelsey smiled. "What would I do without you?" "Even worse, what would I do without you?" Mallory thought. Mallory and Kelsey had been born 3 days apart in this very hospital, and Mallory felt closer to her cousin than to her own sister. Kelsey held the bag in her lap, but she didn't open it. "Feeling nauseous?" Mallory asked. "Maybe you'll feel like eating it later." Kelsey put the bag on the table next to her. "I'm sure I will. You know the food here is awful." She sighed. "I hate this. I know the dialysis is keeping me alive, but I'm so sick of feeling sick." "You'll be better soon, Kels. I promise." "You can't promise that. Unless I get a donor." "I can't wait another minute." Mallory reached across the bed and latched onto Kelsey's hand. "I'm not supposed to say anything until I talk to Mom and Dad, but—" Kelsey sat up in the bed, tears filling her eyes. Are you a match?" Mallory nodded, tears running down her face as well. She had made it through the 3rd round of testing, the only one out of all the friends and family. "Yes, they just called me on my cell." She threw her arms around her cousin. "I can give you a kidney." Chapter 1. Mallory handed Rosa her empty plate. As usual, dessert was awesome. The food was what kept the mandatory Sunday dinners at her parents' house bearable. Rosa nodded. Though her dark hair was now speckled with gray, her smile still revealed her girlish dimples and laugh crinkles around her bright eyes. "Glad you liked it, Munchkin." Mallory smiled at the maid's use of the pet name after all these years. Rosa went around the table to pick up dessert plates, but Mallory's sister, Vicky, was still working on her key lime pie. Though Mallory missed seeing Haley and Braden, who were with their father today, she was glad Vicky's children weren't present in case things were about to get ugly. "Mom, Dad, there's something I need to tell you." Mallory's stomach churned and her voice was shaky. Her mother set down her wine glass. Mallory was pretty sure she'd seen Rosa fill it 4 times. "What is it?" Her mother raised her eyebrows that seemed to be higher up on her forehead, and the tiny lines of time that feathered from each of her eyes had disappeared as well. Mallory was studying the changes, not sure if she liked them or not, when her mother cleared her throat. "What do you need to tell us, Mallory?" She swallowed hard. "I'm donating one of my kidneys." Her father sat taller, his eyes sharp and assessing. Vicky halted her fork midway to her mouth, glancing back and forth between their parents. Her mother slammed a palm against the table, shaking the dishes that hadn't yet been cleared. "No, we're not going through this again." Mom shook her head as she glared at Mallory. "Mom, I'm an adult, and I've made my decision." Her mother put her
Sample complete. Ready to continue?